Welcome to Preecaaap UFC Vegas 99 fight night. Who knows?
Vegas.
No, there's a fight night number. Oh, there it is, Dave. There it is. That's the last. You have another package coming, but that's a victory from. That's a t-shirt bet right there.
Nice.
Let's go over last week's bets because t-shirt bets since we're talking about it. Real quick before we get into this, I just want to. So, Pat Sabatini, real fight picks. He lost to Jonathan. No, he won. So, all right, I lost that shirt. Clayton Carpenter, though, we're even. We're even because Clayton Carpenter beat that Lucas Rocha.
Wait, the bet. I gotta be. The bet was with me and Dave for
You're
Pat
right,
Sabatini
you're
and
right.
JSP.
But I had a bet with you for Clayton Carpenter, Lucas Rocha, right?
Yeah, so Dave's gonna send you the shirt I owe you. No, I'm just joking. I got you. I got you.
So you owe me a t-shirt, and
I do.
you owe Dave one too, right?
No. I won.
Oh,
I won.
Right. Dave owes you one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Pat Sabatini beat
Pierce and he got
Jonathan Pierce.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I did. I fucking 70s.
It's all good, dude.
Honor it. I just
but
felt like
we did hit the plus money junkie parlay last week. You want to mention that at the top of the show? That's 2 weeks in a row.
We've been a lot
with our serious parlay. Kiwi Brew, I missed you last week. I missed you in all the chats. I go looking for you just to say hi. I don't know why I like you, but yeah. So that's really good. So let's keep the fucking ball rolling. Let's hit 3 weeks in a row
on our Friday night live streams because you're a fixture for. I expect to see you every Friday, so I appreciate you, Crystal. Very smart guy. Gerald, you as well. All these guys, Raw Torque, you guys are the regulars and that's why I do this. I don't do it for money or monetization.
Real news.
I do it for fun. So let's have some fun. Let's get into this crazy Vegas card. There's 3 girl fights in a row, which is gonna be rough, but we'll get through it. As long as Dave's got the Instagrams ready. All right. Noah, welcome. All right, let's get into this. So, as of last week, I'm not going to go over the card, but Dave, you owe Real Fight Picks a t-shirt, and Real Fight Picks, you owe me one. That's it. Now let's get into this card because I didn't watch face-offs, weigh-ins. I spent the afternoon in the bar, so you got to forgive me if I'm a little slurred or sloppy. Wow.
Good way to spend the day.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much.
Oh, bro. You're the man.
And I will split
appreciate you,
Dave and Real Fight Picks, too. You two would probably take most of that. Whatever. All right. So, did anybody miss weight? Looks like John.
No, I don't think so.
Did you watch weigh-ins and face-offs?
I tried. I missed the Jocelyn Edwards saga. The only thing I could piece together was that like she cut some hair off. Is that right? I was trying. I watched.
So yeah, I got Johnson Edwards weighing in at 139, and Vidal weighed in at 135. So Edwards was like fucking 4 pounds over. Well, I guess 3.
Is that fight still happening though?
I believe so. Yeah.
Well, Vidal came in heavy too, so it should just be a catch weight, and they should go at it.
Well, Vidal's at
135. I heard Jocelyn looked like shit.
She missed by 3.5 pounds.
That's a lot.
And I heard she looked like I didn't see it though. I didn't see her win.
Her hair didn't weigh that. I know. All right, let's get into it because I'm kind of anxious to get to those fights. So all right, let's go. First fight, we have the big boys, heavyweights. We got Robelis Despain taking on Austin Lane. Austin Lane, as you guys know, did play 3 years with the Jacksonville Jaguars, professional football. But he's taking on Taekwondo gold medalist Robelis Despain, who until Waldo Cortez Acosta, he was really quickly taking out his opponents like within a minute or something. Then he came to Waldo Cortez Acosta, who's he's not even a wrestler, but he was like, this guy's got no ground game. He managed to, take him down, and he won via easy wrestling. So Robelis Despain is massive. He's like 6'7". He's got a huge, like 85-inch reach or some crate. He's like got the biggest reach wingspan, but he has got crap ground game. However, Austin Lane, I'm not impressed with that guy either. I mean, he's physically, he was a professional football player for Jacksonville 3 years, I guess. I don't know if he was a starter or whatever. I think he did play though on the field during real games, so he can get a double leg. It's called a tackle, but I don't know. I'm going to take Robelis Despain to get it done first round knockout. I think this is kind of a setup. Austin Lane's I mean, he's good for a half a round, but is he really though? I don't know. I'm taking Robelis Despain. Round 1 KO. What are you guys thinking about this fight?
Well, Robelis Despain, he's a crazy favorite. And I've been watching the line all week long, and it was at like minus 600. Now it's like almost becoming bettable, where it's at minus like 350. It's slowly kind of becoming like a parlay piece. So, keep that under your hat for what it's worth. But, honestly, I like to not care about the odds. I know we all say that, but I really did try to do my due diligence. And, certain things are just not forgivable. Like I could never, I can get over Robelis losing to the pitcher. What's his fucking face? But
Cortez Acosta.
There you go. Yes, and I can get over that.
Pitcher? He's a pitcher.
I think he was a pitcher for the Reds or some shit.
Really?
No, crazy. Some people got all the gifts, but I can't overlook Austin Lane getting knocked out by Greg Hardy. I can't overlook that, and so for that reason, by itself, I mean they're pretty much the same size. Robelis does have 84-inch wingspan. He's actually, I think, an inch shorter. But anyhow, I mean, I like that it's becoming a parlay piece. So, I mean, if I'm putting a parlay together and I got, a couple good lines to put it with, that's playable now. So I got Robelis Despain by KO. If Greg Hardy can do it, and a gold medalist or whatever, or silver medalist can do it.
He is massive. I think he's he's like 6'7", and Lane I think is 6'6". I didn't check typology or anything like that, but I think he's bigger.
It's funny when they're doing the face off. Sean Shelby's like, he doesn't even stand in the middle. What's he gonna do anyway? You know what I mean? He just stood back during the face off.
Ooh, I don't have face off. That's not good.
Are you the contrarian, Dave? Are you gonna go ahead and?
I mean, I don't think Robelis Despain is any good. I don't think Austin Lane is any better either. I do think Austin Lane's obviously the path to victory for Austin Lane is to take this guy down. This guy does not have very much ground experience at all. So that's his path to victory. Whether the fact he can get him down is going to be an issue. He will have the advantage striking. He will have the advantage on the ground. But the size of this behemoth at 6'7", 84-inch reach, 265 pounds. But as far as I'm concerned, there is absolutely no way in hell I am dropping a minus 350 on Robelis Despain when
wow, that is a wide line.
It's way too wide for me, guys. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Minus 350. Yes, I do think he's going to win. I do think he's the up and comer. Austin Lane obviously on his way out. Austin Lane coming off of 2 losses. Before that, a unintentional eye poke against Tafa. Guy hasn't had a good performance in over 2 years when that was Contender Series. Not a good look for him. Hasn't fought in 6 months, and then he fought Jonathan Deans, which was not a great look for him as well. Got knocked out. Tafa knocked him out. I just don't. I mean, if Tafa's going to knock him out, if this guy's going to knock him out, I think Rebellis is going to be able to knock him out either. Now, having said that, at minus 350, I ain't touching this with 10-foot pole. So,
what's your Tapology pick?
Rebellis by knockout, go round 2.
Real fight picks? We got.
I got Rebellis to Spain. You got to be careful with what you say because there's 3 female fights on this card, and there's only gonna be so much to make a parlay with. So it started to look, better and better throughout the week.
There's other stuff in there. You'll see. We can do better than minus 350.
What is what's plus money on Austin Lane? Just so I can write it down.
Officially, he is at plus 275. Austin Lane is not a fighter. He's an athlete with asthma. All these NFL players can't breathe.
I know.
Good
He's
point.
like Greg Hardy, right?
I'll see it, man. That's what I'm saying. Round 2. I mean, he'll make it past the first round and then gas and get fucking knocked the fuck out.
Rebellis to Spain is a gold medalist in Taekwondo. He should be able to take out Austin Lane. All right, let's move on. The first of the 3 female fights right in a row. We got OnlyFans, an Instagram model, Alice Ardeline, big bootied, beautiful girl, taking on Melissa Martinez. Melissa Martinez, I know she has a brother that just won Contender Series. They have like some sort of record, like the only brother sister duo to both like win UFC contracts through Contender Series, something weird like that. I don't know. I saw their Instagram earlier this week, but she's taking on Alice Ardeline. Alice Ardeline, I checked her Instagram, of course, because she's an attractive, kind of a little bit too much of a hoe for me, but she's pretty. She has a thing where she was like a security for UFC 138 or something, and she was like, I'm gonna be in there one day. And then like it's a whole thing on Instagram, whatever. But Melissa Martinez, she's been kickboxing since she was a little girl. Alice Ardeline, even though she's big with the media and the OnlyFans and Instagram, all that stuff, she's only been fighting like competitively for, I don't know, maybe past decade, maybe some, I don't know, not as long as Melissa Martinez. It's a female fight which could go either way. I think the line is pretty even, but I'm gonna go with Melissa Martinez. She's a slight favorite last time I checked, because I like that her and her brother have been fighting their whole lives. Her brother's like a Contender Series. He's in the UFC now as well, and he's like a doctor or something. I don't know. I just like Melissa Martinez here. I think she's going to be able to piece up Ardeline. If it goes to the ground, though, Alice Ardeline will have the advantage. Melissa Martinez, I heard, is garbage on the ground. She has no ground game, but I think she's going to be able to piece it up standing. So I'm going to take Melissa Martinez by decision. No confidence in that, but that's where I'm going. What do you guys think? There's Elise, whatever. Dave, is this your neighbor coming over to smack the drunk off your face?
No, where is she?
Right here. The comment, Dave. The comment.
Oh, sorry. Where the hell is it? I didn't see it. I don't see it. Anyways,
Back to this.
Cool, star rates. I don't know if Real Fight Picks is on mute or whatever, but I'll fucking jump in here real quick.
Oh, my bad. I've been saying good shit this whole time.
Apparently.
Oh my god, I've been dropping gems. Damn.
All right.
It's over. Whatever.
I'm gonna try to backtrack. Alice Ardeline is she's decent. She fought Wei Li Jiang. Okay, she made Wei Li Jiang shoot. You could say she made her shoot, or you could say Wei Li was just trying to mix it up, but she wasn't trying to stand with her. And it's kind of weird, because she can throw hands and she's pretty quick. I mean, she was beating Wei Li Jiang to the punch in some of those exchanges, but she doesn't have the one thing that's terrible with Ardeline that Melissa has that's better by, for sure, is footwork. Like Ardeline, she seems like she just goes backwards or forwards. Like she doesn't go to the right or to the left. So when she's going to get punched, she goes back, and Wei Li would take her down. And I don't think that's Melissa's game. And that's why I've been back and forth like all week, because it's hard to pick. So here's the thing. This fight's going to decision. And I believe that if this time around, because I honestly thought she kind of won the decision versus Shauna Bannon. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I felt like Bannon didn't run away with it. And the commentators, and I don't know if it was I think it was unanimous decision, but I thought she kind of won that fight. And she took Shauna Bannon down. And, I think maybe Shauna Bannon can probably beat Melissa Martinez, who's the brother or sister of David Martinez. Yeah. Man.
Crystal's
And
saying
Martinez,
there's a long gap. She hasn't fought in a while.
she's fought like once in 5 years, or once in the past 5 years, or twice in the past 5 years. She took 2 years off. She hasn't fought for a couple years. And then she didn't fight for like 3 years before that. She takes these huge gaps. And that's my other worry is like, how do you get beat by Elise Reed? I feel like there's those people that go to the gym, and I know her family's been training, but like Ardeline is an MMA fighter. Melissa Martinez, maybe she's more of a
Model.
Taekwondo instructor. You know what I mean? There's a difference, or else all the instructors would be fighters. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get how you get beat by Elise Reed. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Ardeline by robbery decision at the very least.
Dave.
Fuck! I hate agreeing with them. I don't know if I want to.
It feels weird, huh?
I know it does feel weird.
Did you get the face offs? Did we look at that yet?
Hang on. No, not yet. But let me just weigh in here real quick. Melissa Martinez is going to have a 4-inch reach advantage. Strike time per minute 3.00 versus 3.80. But yes, Martinez does have a positive striking ratio. Strike absorb 2.53 versus Alice's 5.13. Negative striking ratio for Adeline. If he goes down the ground, one strike landed. One takedown average versus 2 takedown average. Takedown defense 100%. Mind you, that was only against Bannon, and that was only against Reed. So we got 2 losses on the record here, both of which are not good looks on both these girls. So I got to revert back to the records. If I revert back to the records, we've got Melissa Martinez, 7-1, losing to Elise Reed. Not a good look. That was 2 years ago. Before that, Desiree Yanez, split decision in 2019. And then Can, who's a 3-2. Can, who's a 3-2. 0-1, 3-2. Like 3-2, 0-0. Not a good look. Alice, on the other hand, not much better. Let's be honest here.
No, but one of those losses is Wei Li. Sorry to jump in. But one of those losses is Wei Li Jiang.
Yeah, stop. 2016 is out of the range of I give a fuck. You can Wei Li Jiang all your fucking day long, but 2016 was fucking 8 years ago. Do you remember what you were doing 8 years ago? Yeah,
hell no.
Okay, don't look in that mirror.
Something better than this.
Fuck back for fucking 8 years. Yeah, no, doesn't fucking count. I don't care what she did against Wei Li Jiang. Wei Li Jiang was a different fighter back then, and she was a different fighter back then. There's been a whole bunch of years that's happened here. Having said all this bullshit, I'm still gonna go with fucking Adeline.
Yes. Feels comfortable now. I feel I have company in the boat.
You shouldn't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable at all. I feel like shit. Anyways, 9-6. Plus 100. Not putting any money on it. I will pick her in Tapology just because I think Martinez sucks and I don't like the layoff in between fights. Yeah.
Right there, Dev said it. MMA Jesus. I don't like that Alice Ardeline is a hoe, and if you look at her Instagram, she totally is. Totally is.
It's weird.
Yeah, I'm flopping. I'm going Martinez. Fuck it. I can't do it. Sorry. I tried to agree with you. I did.
So that's your final answer, Martinez?
Martinez by decision. Fuck
Watch, you're gonna regret that shit. Robert, they're gonna gift my girl. They're gonna gift my girl.
Who's the underdog?
I'm agree with fucking goddamn or fucking Jesus.
Ardeline's the underdog. This is what you do. Every underdog girl fight, you just take the underdog plus 3.5 points. You're gonna play. It's minus money, but they're all going to decision. And if they win one round, you win. You know what I mean? It's a very safe bet. Speaking of girl fights, let's move to the next one. Can we?
Yes.
Sure.
We got Jessica Penne. You're a big fan, aren't you? Real Fight Picks taking on
man,
Reed, who somebody was hitting on a second ago.
I'll throw some pesto on that.
Let me. I'll give you a little background of what I know. Elise Reed has her own gym. She is Air Force, like ex-military. She used to be like a hand-to-hand combat instructor for the Air Force, and now she got her own gym. I think it's in New Jersey, maybe. And she's taking on Jessica Penne, who.
Sorry, how much hand-to-hand combat is there in the Air Force? How many times you're on a plane and have to fucking? Never mind. Sorry. Go ahead.
Dave, you're Canadian. It's a U.S. military. Doesn't matter. You take a Navy seaman, and he's going to go up there and mess up your best Canadian special service. Does the Canadians even got secrets? Do they have like a Green Beret? Do they have like echelon? Peak?
Yeah, it's like a Delta Force. It's like fucking 3. And by the way, just so you know, your Top Gun guys train in Canada with our fucking Air Force. So fuck you, because they come here to learn. Just so you know.
I don't know. I gotta call the Pentagon or something. Make sure that's true.
I know. George St. Pierre's retired, Dave. You got no more good fighters up there.
No, we don't. Not right now.
Anyway, back to this.
Nelson.
Pierre wasn't that good either.
I'm not. Anyway, Jessica Penne, on the other hand, she is. I couldn't stand her since she got a robbery decision over Lupe Godinez back in the day. I don't know how many fights ago that was, but since then I've really despised Jessica Penne. Despite her, she's doing like the show with Angela Hill, right? Real Fight Picks. You're a fan, right? She does.
Of Angela Hill? Yeah, I love their show. Two Straws. Yeah, I fucking love their show.
YouTube
Podcast.
show or something. I guess it's really good. I haven't seen it. She also does like foot fetish OnlyFans too. I heard. Which Picks, you got that foot fetish thing. You love that too.
Yeah. No, I jumped in their OnlyFans DMs, and I feel like I was talking to one of those AI, artificial intelligence. I want to talk to the lady, to the woman. So, I need. I kind of cut it off, but
all right, that's fine.
God,
no. Does your wife watch this show?
I hope not.
Yeah, mine doesn't. Thank goodness. Anyway, so Jessica Penne on the ground, she will destroy Elise Reed. But standing up, I think Elise Reed probably has the edge at striking. But I think this is going to find its way to the ground, and Jessica Penne is going to have her way because Elise Reed's ground game is garbage. And I might even take Jessica Penne by sub inside the distance. Probably not. It's going to go decision, I think. But I'm going to take Jessica Penne. Just like I said, girl fights I'm never confident with, but I'll go with is she the favorite in this? Who's the underdog?
Well, Elise Reed's the favorite. Elise Reed's a 2-1 favorite. Can you believe that?
Really? I'll take the plus money on Jessica Penny then. What are you guys thinking about that?
Dude, I'm doing this for political reasons. All right, so look, I fucking love Penne. I think she's a better athlete, even at 41. She's like a gym. She doesn't. I don't think she's like married. I don't think she has kids. She just has dogs and like works out. So she for sure is like tip top shape. And
Look
Elise
at
Reed's
it.
been shown she can be taken down. But if she can't, then I don't know what Jessica's going to do because she's not like the most, I think Angela Hill could take her. I know they're never going to fight because Angela Hill has takedown defense and she's a better striker. So that's her training partner, though. They're always training. But I want to take Jessica Penne really bad because that's, I'm a huge fan, Jessica. I know you're never going to see this, but if you do, I'm a huge fan of the OnlyFans.
Go back, Dave.
But what's that?
Dave's going to.
I'm gonna go with the Elise Reed. Okay, here's the reason though. Here's the reason I'm going with Elise Reed is because
Or no, play that. We didn't watch. Have we watched?
I know. I'll go back.
I think Angela Hill has I don't know why. I don't feel bad bringing it up, but I think they have a problem with the commission. Like she's had run-ins with the commission, and I'm pretty sure the commission knows they have a podcast. And I know this is going to decision. I think that is going to play a factor into the decision. So if Elise Reed goes out there and has one good round, let's say it's round 1, and Penne comes on and beats her 2 and 3, I think they're going to give Reed the fight. So I pick Reed. I'm going for Jessica Penne. I'll be happy for her because I have to watch her show because I like it now. So you want to like a winner, right? But I got to go with Reed for political reasons because it's going to go to decision.
What's the age difference on these girls?
41 and 31. 10 years.
Wow, that's a game changer right there. I didn't know it was that steep.
Come on over, dude. I'm telling you, she's going to win the decision, dude. It's a huge deal. Like, I bet you they can't wait to fuck Penne. Plus, she's older, and, like, I really feel like that shit matters. Like, the fact that Reed's younger, she's going to have more years to offer, like, the company, which works closely by the commission, and the commission probably takes that into account. I'll t-shirt bet on this one, dude. Elise Reed sucks.
I know she does,
but
no,
I feel so confident.
Penny as well.
No, I'm picking Reed. I don't want to t-shirt bet you though, because I would rather t-shirt bet somebody who owes me a t-shirt because it's gonna go to decision, and that's just weird.
So, Dave, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm picking Reed on this one. I'm sorry. I think
there you go.
Yeah.
Why?
Some stats real quick. Jessica Penne, she will have the reach advantage and the height advantage as well. 67 inches versus 63 inches for the reach. Strike advantage 2.52 versus 2.66. Huge negative striking ratio of 4.75 versus 3.06. On the ground, 1.32 versus 0.58. Advantage Jessica as well. Takedown accuracy though only at 21% and takedown defense only at 36%. So I think it's pretty much of a toss-up as far as that goes. I do see Elise Reed as being the younger, more up-and-coming, better fighter. I think Jessica Penne is just looking to retire. At least still has to promote these gyms that she's got that she needs to fucking support because God knows they're not bringing any money. So, yeah, I got to pick Elise Reed on this one. Yeah, sorry, Jessica. Retirement time.
All you guys are hating on Jessica Penne.
Third loss in a row, man. What's she gonna do? She's 42 years old now. She'll be a 3-year-old fighter.
Look at her Instagram. Has she been training for this? For real, look at her Instagram.
I'll get there. Give me a second. Jesus Christ. Demanding. Here we go.
Right there. Middle picture. Next one.
Oh, sorry.
Look at that.
So that's your one workout, pushing weights across. That's not doing much for me.
Oh, look at
Shadow boxing, not even breaking sweat.
Slow striking.
more podcasting, pictures.
Dave, by the way, I rewatched
that is
that
not
arm
good.
wrestling thing.
Did you see that?
And Dave, for your son arm wrestling, that this guy Devon Larat,
Yeah, what about
that
it?
dude was cheating, gripping his toes onto that table.
I know. I know.
That's a DQ. That's a disqualification. That's crazy.
Yeah, this is a big on lesbian fucking show right here.
Is that Angela Hill?
Yeah,
Oh, they love each other.
yeah, they do.
That's hot. That's why I'm taking Jessica Penne. Right there, right there. Chow.
I wish I was.
Mow it down right there. Little carpet rug munching. All these guys are talking about arm wrestling now. Good job, Dave.
I didn't do a thing.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
So, anyways, yeah, I got more MMA no real actual training. A lot of these kind of shots. Sorry, those kind of shots. A lot of podcast shots.
Yeah, what's Elise Reed got going on? Is she like posing in front of statues of soldiers on horses or something?
What we got? Sorry.
What's Elise Reed doing?
Oh shit! Give me a second.
Posing?
She's not pretty enough to pose. She doesn't have that much going for her. She's in the gym.
I know.
She doesn't have an OnlyFans?
No, she's not pretty.
Definitely not. Ooh, twirling a stick. I used to do that after watching Fist of Fury Kung Fu Theater when I was like 10. In my backyard right there, thinking I know karate by watching Kung Fu movies.
She's teaching classes every day. She's not doing podcasts. She's just teaching classes and training. She's got nothing else to do except teach classes and train. Every single shot. There's no pretty.
She's teaching elderly and kids probably.
Don't care. She got to pay the bills, man. Whatever it takes to pay the bills.
I know. Who's she training with? Nobody. Who's Penny training with? Angela Hill. You saw that. And I'm taking Penny. Because of the incident.
She's almost 42.
So what?
But hey, you know what? She's super athletic.
I'm 50.
But yeah, she's gonna get robbed.
Fist of Fury is the best base for MMA capping, for sure. All right, let's move on to the third female fight. Jocelyn Edwards, Tamaris Vidal, and I'm gonna, without a breakdown or anything, Tamaris Vidal is not good. I don't think she even earned her spot in the UFC. Jocelyn Edwards should be able to. I'm confident. This is the most confident pick of all the girl fights. Jocelyn Edwards should be able to get her. She's not a finisher, so it would be a decision, but it'll be a unanimous decision. I think Jocelyn Edwards is going to win every round against Tamaris Vidal. That girl, I heard she's a quitter, and I heard she looks for the easy out, and she's just not good. Change my mind. Go ahead. Either one of you.
Oh man, Tamaris Vidal, she's gonna want to get that upper body TKO back. She's gonna be motivated, I think, and she's looked better this time, right, than she ever has before. Before she kind of was like a little overweight, I think, if I remember correctly, and this time around she looks pretty good.
Has she ever looked good?
Well, right now she doesn't look that bad. She looks in shape. Check her out.
Oh,
flat stomach.
Weren't they talking about in the chat that look at her hair? Jocelyn Edwards had to cut her hair to make weight.
I don't know. That's what I thought. Like I thought she was trying, but why would she do that if she was so far out? So maybe that was just like a rumor, or maybe I was just gonna run with that. But I also got Jocelyn Edwards. I think she got robbed, like everybody's saying, versus Cornell. I remember that shit. I had her like in all kinds of DraftKings. That fucked me up right there. And I think she really did win. She showed that she added a wrinkle to her game with the takedowns. I know she's improving like her takedown defense. I believe she's a better striker, and I think this is going to be a striking battle. I don't think Vidal is going to come in and try to and gonna get like a lucky submission or nothing like that. And that was crazy, dude. Like, the way she gave up last time, like maybe it's a mental thing because that was kind of wild. I never really seen anything like that. I'm pretty sure a lot of girls got hit in the breast. So is there like a super sensitive part of the breast like that she just
The fat diggers are
found?
claiming that's her weak spot, the titty punch.
I don't know. I mean, that doesn't even make sense. You know what I mean?
You
Did
do
she have
know
a surgery? Is there a
They,
piece of
they called you out on the show. Hey, real fight pick.
This is the
I know
worst
you're
thing bra. This is the worst
She didn't
thing
have lice.
I've ever seen. Poor girl. The worst, the worst fitting bra.
she had lice?
Fucking
Look at Jocelyn Edwards' ashy elbow.
That's
It's so
funny.
dark. Did you go back? Look how
poor girl.
dark her elbow is compared to right there. Look at that. You gotta get some lotion for that, right?
Oh.
She's a little bit ashy,
I
huh?
don't know if I should watch this. I should probably bleep this out. This is not good.
I don't know. She doesn't. Edwards is like coming along.
Dude, she's way better
Better.
than Vidal.
She's improving.
Tamaris Vidal, I don't even think she shouldn't even be in the UFC. Go back to Invicta or wherever he came from. That's what I think.
This look right here should tell you everything. Doesn't care about her bra that doesn't fucking fit. Doesn't care about her hair that doesn't fucking look good. This is one pissed off fucking individual who is not listening tomorrow night. She's not listening. This is an angry woman. I don't want to get in the ring with this girl.
Me neither.
MAG just goes, that's a tattoo. Okay.
I don't know. This looks like a very angry woman that I don't want to get in the ring with.
She won the face off too by that little
Who's that right there?
that little shove.
She now the face off.
Is that what's his name? Brad Katona.
Anyways.
All right. So what are you guys picking? Who are you picking? I got Edwards, everybody, right?
I don't think Dave gave a breakdown.
I'll give a quick breakdown if you want. Jocelyn Edwards, 4.35 strikes per minute versus 3.20. Advantage Jocelyn. Second torque, 3.29 versus 3.90. Advantage Jocelyn. On the ground, takedown 0.88 versus 0.0. Advantage Jocelyn. Takedown accuracy 33.0. This is going to go down to the ground. Advantage Jocelyn. Takedown defense 60.28. Advantage Jocelyn. Jocelyn. Decision. Jocelyn. She's a minus 275, which is a heavy favorite by decision, which I don't think she's going to be able to knock Vidal out or take her out. So I think your best bet right now is minus 140 Jocelyn Edwards by decision. Pretty safe, confident bet on that one.
Oh, Gerald Lynch seems to think she had a bad weight cut and it was real.
I heard she looked weird on the scale. Like, I kind of want to see on my phone what it looks like so I could describe it to the chat.
Oh, you can see it right here if you want.
Oh, shit, my bad.
Yeah, that's fucking not cool.
Was that loud? Sorry about that.
Tomorrow's.
All right, there's your Jocelyn Edwards right here. Here you go. Don't look at it on your phone. Look at it right here.
Wow, she does look kind of like she's about to faint a little bit.
Fuck you. The pissed off fucking girl right there.
139.
Okay.
She tried, huh?
And by the way, this 139 is going to be like what, 150 tomorrow? 152, 153?
No, not that much, Dave. Jesus
She's going to
Christ.
put on 10 pounds. Guys put on 20. She'll put on 10 or 15.
No, she'll put on like 5.
Whatever.
Honestly, the more I've been watching fights and capping fights like regularly like this, I noticed that the weight cut sometimes becomes a factor if they push themselves to go like a second time. But for the fact that she just stayed at 139 and didn't go and push it anymore, I don't think it's going to affect her at all. And she always seems to show up, and I don't really recall her gassing out in any fights. So this is like my second most confident pick on the card.
Agreed. Even with the whatever you want to call that weight, the weigh-in. I still got Jocelyn Edwards. by decision. She's not a finisher. She's gonna go. It's gonna go decision, but that's how I got her. All right. I'm going off screen. Can somebody else introduce Brad Katona and Gene Matsumoto? I'm not confident in it, dude. I'm not confident. It's a girl fight. We're not confident in any girl fight ever.
Pretty confident on this one.
I think I'm confident on the. It's just Tamiris Vidal. Like, I'm not going to trust her. I'm confident in who I'm going to trust.
Fade in Tamiris Vidal. That's what I'm confident in.
Yes,
I'm confident in Vidal not being good. That's what I'm confident in. But yeah, somebody introduce this. I'll be right back. I just got to piss and do some.
All right. Well, next fight we got a bantamweight bout between Brad Katona and Gene Matsumoto. Brad Katona, he is 14-3. He's from Canada. He's 32 years old. He's 5'6" with a 64.5-inch reach, training out of SBG Ireland, which is, what was that? John Macat. Oh, Conor McGregor's coach. That's his that's his school. So his camp, not a bad camp. They got Johnny Walker as well, probably a couple other guys. And you got Gene Matsumoto. He's undefeated, 15-0. He's from Brazil. He's 25 years old. He's 5'6", and he's got a 68.5-inch reach. Looks like he's going to be the little bit of the bigger fighter here. Brad Katona, he's a decisionator, that's for sure. And you know what's I think a crazy stat is I think he's not lost a decision. Is that right? Or has he lost 3 decisions? Anyway, he's won 10 decisions. And I think they've all been like unanimous, like none of them split. There was a crazy stat that was like shows that he's a smart fighter. He's durable, obviously. You know, he doesn't get hit much. And he's kind of a little bit well-rounded. He's not like a great amazing jiu-jitsu, but he does have a few submissions. He has like decent wrestling, and he does everything pretty well. On the other side, the person who's kind of newer, he did have a good outing. He who did Gene Matsumoto guillotine? He guillotined somebody half decent. Who was that? Dan Argueta, who's a good grappler. But I just can picture that already. I can picture Dan Argueta like going in for a double leg, and then I don't know. I didn't even watch that fight, but I bet you that's how it happened. And but I don't put too much stock into that fight because I feel like Brad Katona is smarter than Argueta in that way. I don't think he's going to put his head in danger unless he's exhausted, which I don't think is going to happen. So I feel like this fight's going to be close. I feel like I'm making more of a stand for Brad Katona, but I'm actually going to pick Gene Matsumoto, the up-and-comer, to actually win by decision. I feel like it's better for the UFC. I feel like this is another fight. It's going to be a long card because this fight's going to go to decision. You got your first, not your first fight. That one's going to be fast, but your second, third, and fourth fights are all going to go to decision. And this is going to be one of them. I'm going to go with Gene Matsumoto. I feel like he's also the same. He's kind of well-rounded, but I feel like he's better in jiu-jitsu. So I feel like he's just going to have the edge somewhere. I feel like he's going to be able to control the fight because he's just as good as in the striking, and he's decent with the wrestling, and he's better with the jiu-jitsu. So I feel like that's my lean. I'm going to go with the Brazilian-Japanese Gene Matsumoto. Give it a go, Ranch. Who do you got? Brad Katona? You look like a SBG Ireland guy.
No way. And that's the coach is Kavanaugh. That's the name.
Kavanaugh.
And I'm not an SBG Ireland guy there. I think that's one of my least favorite facilities because all the way because of Johnny Walker versus who's the guy that married Yana Kunitskaya? You know, what's his name? Thiago Santos?
Oh, okay.
The Kavanaugh told Johnny Walker he was leading like second round, he's like, or after the second round, going in the third, he's like, you already got two rounds behind you. Don't do nothing. You got this fight. Nope, wrong. Ended up losing by decision.
I remember like he took credit for like taming him.
I'm taking Gene Matsumoto.
Nice.
I like that. I like his performance against Dan Argueta because I was high on Dan Argueta this fight, even last weekend, whatever. And Gene Matsumoto didn't get him in like a guillotine or something. And Dan Argueta is like I said last week, he is a Illinois State wrestling champion. Like in high school, the best there is in Illinois, which is very impressive. And if Gene Matsumoto can overcome Dan Argueta, I think he should be able to handle Brad Katona. Brad Katona is like a nerdy technical point fighter. Like he does what he has to win a decision by points. Like
he's a nerdy technical
does he have
point
finishes
fighter.
at all? Does he have any finishes?
No.
Yeah, he has like a couple chokes, right?
He has a guillotine choke. And
boom, right there.
One. And if not, he's got rear naked.
Damn, rear naked choke Bryce Mitchell.
Ultimate Fighter. He was like the most hated guy because his fights they're just like he did what he had to win a decision. You know what I mean? His fight IQ is decent, but I think Gene Matsumoto is going to be able to have his way with him, and maybe I think he's going to box him up and win a decision, but he might be able to catch him into some like a guillotine or something. Maybe I don't know. Brad Katona, he's Canadian, so.
Ouch!
I'm messing with you, Dave. That's just a joke. It was just
pile on in the chat.
It was just a joke. Just a
Rob
joke.
Tork, pile on in the chat. All my Canadian fucking brethren, pile on in the chat. Jesus Christ.
I hear what you're saying. He's like a little bit soft.
I'm taking Gene Matsumoto by decision.
Hey, Katona though. Like I got him in a couple DraftKings lineups. I just want to say that. I just want to put that out there. I think he's a decent piece because I could kind of see this happening where he's the only underdog that wins. Somehow, like let's just say he goes out. We're all wrong right now. I'm still taking Matsumoto, but I'm just saying like he's a good DraftKings. I got him in a couple DraftKings lineups. I think he's pretty valuable at $7,200. Okay, that's my 2 cents. That's my DraftKings tip of the week.
Let's realize that, okay, you come across an undefeated record in the UFC where it's 50-0. You got to check that record because you know what? 50-0 is usually a padded record. But this is one of the few times this 50-0 record, no pads. No pads. He's taking this shit on the chin. He has fought fucking Dan Argueta, 9-1. Casey Tanner, 6-0. Marlon Brasileiro, 7-0. Santos, 9-1. He's not fading any fucking tough fighters, okay? Okay, back in 2019, he fought maybe a padded record. Andreas, whatever. Doesn't matter. Brad Katona, fighting guys who are, 12-5, 19-8. Okay, Magomedov, that's fine. I get that. Hazmat Kujiba. Who the hell is this? No, not a good win. Before that, guy 9-4. Borisov, Nikolai's guillotine choke. This was in 2021. This guy sucks crap. That's a good Photoshop cutout of whatever the fuck it is. I think this guy's legit. And on top of which, he's younger. He's got the height advantage. He's got the reach advantage. I think he ticks every single box. Hang on, let me check this out real quick. Height, same, but in the face-off, he looks taller. Going to have a 4-inch reach advantage. That's just in here. Much younger guy, 8 years younger. As far as the stats go, strike land per minute. Both guys heavy volume on the feet. Strike absorb 4.55 versus 4.52, pretty much the same. Takedown average, maybe a minimal advantage for Katona, but like I said, the quality of opponents I think is better for Matsumoto. On top of which, he's undefeated. I think he's one of the USC's next little guys. Fade Canada, yes, Jesus, you're right. Fade Canada, and on top of which, I don't even like the gym. I don't like his gym. So yeah, John Matsumoto all day long, all day, every day. And I don't think these guys are the same height. I think he's got a height advantage too. Maybe it's just the hair.
I will say, as everybody's Canada bashing, the Vancouver, all the Canadians won. Remember that? Dave was there. Dave was there. All the Canadians won on that card. Just saying.
I know. I was like, I left it up to Dave to push me off the fence, like with the Kyle Nelson. I don't even remember who he fought. And Dave said Kyle Nelson sucks, so I took the other guy, and Kyle Nelson whooped his ass.
I'm a big fan of Jasmine Jazadavicius, but I'm not keen on Tanner Bozer or what's his name? What's his name? You know, beautiful model girlfriend. You know, he's a mid fighter. What's his name? Jordan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
I think it was okay. He's not the greatest fighter, but he's decent.
Yeah, I guess. Kyle Nelson, he's a Canadian. Tanner Bozer. Come on, really?
Yeah,
I'm just busting at you, Dave. I'm just.
Give us some time.
You
know, we'll develop somebody soon.
Aside from Jun Young Park, Korea's got nothing to say either because Dawoon Jung, he just got cut. Actually, Dawoon Jung got cut after that loss, for real. All right. So we're all on Matsumoto, right? What's the odds on that?
Hang on. Live odds as of right now, minus 225 for Yan Matsumoto. Might be a parlay piece.
He may be. I might bet Brad Katona plus 3.5, though. He might win a round, right?
Oh.
Has Asian in, which is never good. Hey, MMA. I'm just playing. Whatever. Everyone has their opinions.
Hey, I think McDonald was one of the best Canadian fighters, by the way. Check it out.
Who?
McDonald.
Rendon. Did you say the girl fighter Rendon?
No.
All right.
The guy.
What's next, Dave?
All right. We saw the face-offs. We saw everything. We're all on. Never mind.
Matsumoto. We're all on Matsumoto. What's next?
We are heavy. Mateus Nicolau versus Asu Adamabayev.
Oh, this is
pretty good.
This is a very intriguing fight. I flipped back and forth a couple times, but I settled on Asu Amabayev. I think he's going to be able to. Mateus Nicolau. He's like he does what he has to, but to you know, but I don't know. I just don't see the fire in him. You know what I mean? I don't. It's.
No,
I can't explain it. I don't see the fire, the get go.
Oh, you knocked Max Schnell out. That's good.
Yeah, Matt Schnell. But I just don't. I don't see the will to win, I guess you could say. What's that thing that Vlad does? That what's it called? When he takes the 5 categories to rate the fighters.
Oh shit!
It's like some Bulgarian word or something. But he does this thing, and it's wrestling, striking, cardio. One of the categories is will to win. And Mateus Nicolau.
Chidesno. There we go. Thanks, Real News. Real News pipes in. Chidesno.
Where is it? I'm so behind on the chat. Yes, Real News. Applaud Real News. It's the Chidesno thing. 5 categories when he rates fighters compared to each other. One of those categories is will to win, which I don't think Mateus Nicolau really has. Asu Almabayev, I think he's got that. And remember last week that who's the guy? Ramen, you call him Chukagian. What's his name? Ramen Tamilov or whatever. The Ramen.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Both you guys were slaughtering his names. Real Fight called
Uzbekistan.
him Tukagi, and there's not even none of that. And Dave just called him ramen, like spicy chicken ramen.
Oh, God.
But anyway, I think this fight might be something like that dude right there. He's good, man. He's fast. What's he, Kazakhstani?
Yes.
What's his losses to? Long time ago?
Back in 2017 to Mamedov and Ulanbekov.
Oh, to
Bunch of
Tajir Ulanbekov. He's a UFC guy. Was anyway.
Tagir, yes, he was.
So 2 OV fighters, meaning mad. Yeah, I got Asu.
You got to think though, he probably improved, since then.
Right. And Matthias Nicolau, let's look at his topology quick, Dave.
Can I jump in and say something? Just one thing about Nicolau.
You're up now. I'm taking Asu Amablayev, whatever. Real fight picks. Who you got?
Well, I just want to say I think all four of Nicolau's
hat.
The hat's powerful, bro.
You gonna pick against that fucking hat? You kidding me?
No way. No way.
All right, go ahead. Give your breakdown.
Well, I just gonna say Nicolau's been knocked out like 4 times, and that's so many times for that weight division. I think it's all his. I think that's the way he's been finished, and he does look like he's lost his step in his last 2 fights. Like he's not in the fight. You know what I mean? He's not in the fight anymore. Kind of like Tony Ferguson. And Tony Ferguson, he says he's gonna fight again. I seen something, but anyhow, Nicolau, he's not. He's on the decline. It's kind of sad. I don't think he has a chance. I think it's a good spot right here to make a parlay piece with Azabayev. He kind of disappoints too, a little bit. What was the fight? I want to look at his. Let me see here for a second. There's some fights where I thought he was going to dominate, and I know this is MMA Jesus's unranked contender pick here.
He was.
Let me see this. Amabayev. He had a fight that wasn't too.
What is on fleek?
I think it was Jose Johnson. I thought he was going to beat the brakes off of him. But he's a decision hitter a little bit because he fought CJ Vergara and he took it to decision. So, though, God, he's dynamic and he is really good and he has great technique. And I think he's just better in general than Matheus Nicolau. Poor Matheus Nicolau, man. I think this is a good spot to make some money, guys. I am confident. This is my most confident pick of the card. This is my most confident pick.
All right, Dave, what are the odds and who are you picking?
Stats real quick. Matheus Nicolau, 3.62 versus 2.36. Doesn't matter. This fight's not going to be on the feet. Strike absorbed, 3.19, so almost even striking ratio for Matheus Nicolau. Asu, 2.36 strike landed, but only 1 strike absorbed. Great fucking defense, even though he's only at 58%. Still, wicked defense on the feet, which makes a difference because where the fight's going to go, on the ground. Takedown average, 1.38 versus 6.68. Jesus Christ. 6.68, and we have some fucking 3 decent fighters here. He's taking down everybody. Takedown accuracy, 56%. Yeah, all right, he only takes him half the time, but he still takes him down. Takedown defense, 93%. I don't care, Matheus. You are getting taken down by this guy. Submission average 2.4 versus 0.8. This fight is going down to the ground 100%. It's going to be a decision or a submission. I think you're correct. Matheus is on his way out. Having said that, with Matheus on his way out and this guy, either decision or submission, which I believe I have that prop in Tapology. Sorry, in Bet365. Hang on a second. Method and round combination. Oh, sorry. Method double chance. Here we go. Submission or decision, minus 170 for Asu. So that's the best odds I can get him at is minus 170, submission or decision. Fairly confident in this one, minus 225 on the money line. Mateus Nicolau on his way out of the UFC. I do not see this happening in any way, shape, or form. So Asu, yes, minus 225. It's not going to knock him out. So it's going to be either decision or submission. Very confident in the prop bet of submission or decision at minus 170. I think I would like to put that prop bet in our parlay piece. That's how confident I am.
We only do money line in the parlay piece, but I think Asu will make it at minus 218. So can we move on to the main card now?
Yep.
You good? You ready?
Ready.
Curtain jerker for the main card. We got some oldies in here. Both double-digit losses for both these folks. At featherweight, we have Damage. Darren Elkins taking on Daniel Pineda. Boy, this fight. Who knows, man? Darren Elkins is 28-11, double-digit losses. Daniel Pineda, 28-16. I don't know. What's the age difference on these boys here? I don't even know. What is it?
They're 1 year. One guy's 40 and one guy's 39. I think
this
Pineda's
should be
39.
like whoever loses has to leave their gloves in the ring, right? In the cage, right? This should be one of like a WWE, actually WWF retirement fight. Whoever loses this, just leave your gloves right in the cage.
These guys are both drawing Social Security for fuck's sakes. These they should both retire.
Darren Elkins, you guys know he's very weathered, but he damaged. He got tattooed on him, but the dude, his cardio stays with him through the whole fight. Round 3, he's still there. You know what I mean? Daniel Pineda, though, I think he's got. When you do stats, we'll go over it because they both got plenty of stats. But I think Daniel Pineda will probably win on volume and striking. When it comes to the ground, I really don't know on either one of these guys. I'm going to lean Daniel Pineda, but I'm not confident at all because Darren Elkins does not quit, and he's the dog. He'll fight till the very last minute for anything. He'll like be slinging for knockouts in round 3. He's that type of guy, you know. He's not going to quit. He's not going to give up. He's going to still be giving it everything he's got unless he gets finished. You know what I mean? So, and look at their records. You got the win-loss. He's on a pattern for Darren Elkins. Back-to-back losses for Pineda. Who are they against, Dave? I don't have Tapology open. Like, being lazy tonight. Nathaniel Wood and Alex Caceres. Yeah, I'm still going to lean Daniel Pineda, though. I think he's got a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's when you discuss stats, I think he's going to have better stats than Elkins. So, who knows with this? What do you guys got to say about this one?
Damn, bro, what a stump! What a stump. You know what I mean? Like,
it is.
There has to be one of these fights, and I would say this is the fight out of all the fights that I'm having the most difficulty with because I know how durable Elkins can be, and sometimes he looks like the opposite of that. And, you got to imagine he's 40 now, so can he, does he still have tread on the tire? It's like one of those fighters where you think he's going to step in, and all of a sudden it's finally going to show, oh, well, this is the Derek Elkins. Finally he's going to look like his face. He's finally going to look like his face. McFly.
Elkins is a little bit like taller, but Crystal, look at the cranium size of Pineda's head. His like skull is bigger than Elkins. Look at this, he's got a bigger head, don't he? Or is that just
but Pineda's got the bigger, like Kevin.
Elkins' jaw is just out
Kelvin
there.
Gastelum's head.
Right? It's like hit this part. Look at that jaw. Is he biting down or something? what is going on with that? That's abnormal right there.
Yeah, his wisdom
All right.
tooth pulled. Something.
I just wanted to point that out. Finish up real fight picks. We got.
I don't even. This is definitely a fight. This is. I don't know if I should say I wouldn't bet this. I would not bet this because Pineda, he's kind of like quit. Like I hear that's like he's quit or he stopped showing. He didn't show up, and but I don't like that loss that Elkins has to Ryan Hall. I mean that's terrible, right? Because you got to think Pineda would probably beat Ryan Hall, or you'd hope, right?
No, Dave loves Ryan Hall.
Man, this fight, fuck this fight. You know what I mean?
You do.
This fight's
right?
difficult.
Ryan Hall's like the beta males.
Yeah.
I pick Elkins because I feel like stylistically, if he somehow doesn't get knocked out, I don't know. I picked Elkins. By decision, and I'm gonna stick with that. I put that as my pick in Tapology. I don't like this fight at all. I have no read on it. Makes me feel fucking, unfulfilled. I'm not satisfied.
Dave, you're the fence pusher.
I'm not the fence pusher. I'm the fucking leader in this goddamn thing. Darren Elkins, strike landed per minute 3.44 versus 2.96. Advantage Darren. Strike absorbed 3.27 versus 3.34. Advantage Darren. Takedown average 2.85 versus 1.61. Advantage Darren. Takedown accuracy 35-24. Advantage Darren. Takedown defense 56 versus 48. Advantage Darren. Submission average 1.1 versus 1.5. Yeah, but that doesn't count. So don't listen to that. He's going to have the height advantage. He's going to have the reach advantage. He's going to have, he's got a little bit more age, but I mean, 84, 85, we're not talking very much here as far as that goes. He does have the better record at 28-11 versus 28-16. Stats leaning heavily to Darren Elkins, especially the recency bias. Daniel Pereira losses against Wood, Caceres. I think he's almost out of it, guys. He's too old. At least I've got, Darren Elkins showing some actual fucking something with his career. I don't know, man. I'm pretty confident actually on this one. I don't know if I should be. But yeah, I got Darren Elkins all day long.
You just made me flip my pick after you read the stats.
Nice.
He's leading on all the stats, right?
Everything.
Yeah.
All the things. And I think he's got a better record and a better repertoire of opponents. I mean, he did choke out TJ Brown in his last fight, which is a good look for me. I think he might be able to choke out Daniel Pereira. I'm not positive on it, but I do like the fact that, I mean, he's lost to some decent guys. He's beat Derek Minner. He's beat Tristan Conley. He's beat TJ Brown.
What's the betting line for this? Who's the dog?
Let me bring it up so I can give you exact numbers. I don't fucking chat with roast me if I don't have the right ones. Darren Elkins, he is -110. This is a coin flip, and I like the coin flip towards Elkins' way. Very much so.
All right. We're all
Hey, you know what? You know what the crazy stat is? Pineda's never won a decision. Pineda's never won a decision. So if this goes to decision, it's almost that's saying that it's 115.
8 victories by finish.
Guys, this fight, I don't think this fight is going to
your fight picks.
No, he's been
20 victories all by finish.
Yeah, but I mean, that isn't. It's weird because, like I said, I seen him like disappear. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen him fall off a cliff. This guy, Pineda. Like, how do you not have a decision victory? Like, you should have some decisions.
Well, he's lost 7 losses by decision.
It's abnormal to not have 7 decisions.
Right, 0 wins by decision. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Elkins. I'm confident. I don't care.
Elkins via work ethic. All right, let's Pineda gasses out. Yep. That is nuts though. No wins by decision. All right, let's move on. one of you guys have to, because I still have Brady Highstand. Isn't he replaced by Cameron Smotherman or something?
Jake
He
Hadley.
sure is.
So someone else is going to introduce this one, because I have no
All right.
idea of this Cameron guy. I don't nothing about him. So pretend I'm
Give
in
me
the
one
chat.
second, guys. I'm
Introduce
bringing it up. 2 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I thought
All right, we got
when you told
Jake
me his name, I
Hadley.
thought he was a white guy. Surprise, surprise, right?
White Kong, Jake Hadley taking on Cameron Smotherland. This is going to be a bantamweight bout. Cameron Smotherland, as you guys just heard, he's a late replacement. Hadley, who was he supposed to be facing? Who was that,
It was
Ranch?
originally Brady Highstand.
Brady Highstein. Okay, so he was
Which would
preparing
have
for a
been
wrestler. Okay.
better fight. I
Good
think.
news. Let me break these guys' stats down real quick. You got the heavy minus 500 favorite from England, 28 years old, 5'7", 70-inch reach in Hadley, who is going against Cameron Smotherland. Smotherland is 11-4. You know, you don't really like to see that from a guy who's going to make his second UFC fight. Is he plus 380? He's from Houston, Texas. He's 27 years old, and he's 5'9", 69-inch reach. So you got Hadley with 1 inch of reach on him, but I guess Smotherland, that means he has longer legs. He's 5'9" to Hadley's 5'7". So Jake Hadley, you know, that's another guy, minus 500. Now that's wild. That's wild. Minus 500, because you can't place any faith in Jake Hadley. He let me down against Cody Durden. I had Hadley in that. I had Hadley. I was all over Hadley. And he really let me down. I thought he was going to be the better boxer, but then I realized his whole elbow defense is just a scam. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff works on the regional scene. But he's decent. I mean, he has wrestling, he has jiu-jitsu, he's well-rounded. Okay. He's my fucking pick in Tapology, okay? He's my pick. I have him in all kinds of DraftKings lineups because you have to, because when DraftKings, he was an underdog. And when DraftKings win him, they don't change the salary. If you guys know, you know. And Hadley's really cheap. He's worth it. And you have Cameron Smotherland, who is he's a boxer. He doesn't throw kicks. So you have Hadley, who is more well-rounded. Hadley's gonna be throwing leg kicks. Cameron doesn't do any of that. He's very low volume, and he's just gonna stalk you. He's looking for that one punch. He wants to get you with his left hand. Right there, he's already looking at his left side of his face. And Hadley, when he covers up, he doesn't cover up this way to block that. He doesn't cover up to block a left hook. He covers up his face on the other side all the time. So I'm really worried. I mean, keep an eye out for that. It's kind of worth a scratch off, in my opinion. Cameron Smotherland, as even though he has 4 losses and he didn't look good in some of his fights, I think he got finished in what was that, in the Contender Series? He got finished that Gregorio, whatever that guy's name was, Pump Up something. And but I still have Jake Hadley, because how can you not?
Greek
If you
fighter?
pick Smotherland, yeah, there you go, Charalampos Grigoriou. He lost by knockout there, so it wasn't a good look. But it was funny. I was watching one of the regional scenes, not a regional fight, it was a professional fight. It was for the championship in that league, and you could tell his. Speaking of Smotherman, you could tell he didn't really have a fight camp. Those 2 guys that were behind him were like his homies. They were like dressed in jeans and like wearing chains and shit, and it was pretty funny. Like it was like, but he got the knockout that day, and there's a huge chance this could be the parlay apple pie shitter, as they say.
Minus
So
500. He's not with that parlay.
I know no one's going to use that, right? So, but still, even if you're trying to like do something with it, like trying to use a prop with it, just pass on it altogether. I guess that's the only person I'd be speaking to right now, because that is pretty chalky.
I'm on Cameron Smotherman's Instagram. There's no training. He's got like 12 weeks ago. He's got a picture doing something related to training, but it's not like a training pic. So yeah,
So Cameron KO under 1.5. Yeah, I kind of like that. I mean, that's worth the shot right there. That's worth the
he's
shot.
got some weird SMN. He's got like some weird walkout. What is going on here, Dave? Can you?
That's his left hook though. Look at that. You see that? He was in the perfect power stance for it. That's his favorite right
X
there.
out for a minute. Go down. What in the SM is that chain and mask thing going on right there? What is that?
Oh, that was him. That was somebody else. No. You can't. No. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's definitely not him. That was a white guy. But what?
Yeah, I
what
think that was somebody else.
That's weird.
I think that was his opponent.
Oh, that was his opponent.
He's like protesting.
I don't know. Slavery things with the black man.
Yeah, like he doesn't get paid enough to fight.
Fuck,
He's only getting $500 right here.
Not Dana White privilege right there.
He'll never get a contract.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna take White Kong, Jake Hadley, confidently, but minus 500. I don't have that confidence level on him, but I'll take him over this dude, Cameron. I'm a black guy with a white name.
Dude, I fucking faded Cameron, bro. And if it comes true, like I just can't afford to put him because I can't just put him in one lineup. If I'm gonna grab Cameron, I'm gonna have the money to put him in like 20 lineups, and I just can't do it, dude. So I'm fading him all together.
Lineups is he?
Can we?
He's 6,900. Like,
what's up, Dave? Go ahead.
Stop.
Speak.
Let's stop talking about this fight, okay? Cameron has one fight in the Contender Series in which he got his ass fucking handed to him. 13 strike absorbed versus 4 strikes landed. One fight in the Contender Series versus Jake Hadley. Do you really want to fucking go over Jake Hadley's record? It's not even fucking comparable. I get it. This guy's taking a fight on short notice, but he's fucking stepping into a world of hurt. He's not no Charles Jordan. He's not no Cody Durden. He's not no Alan Nascimento. He is nowhere close. And Jake Hadley has beat Malcolm Gordon. He's beat Logan. Listen, this is okay. Unless the fucking stars align, the moon fucking aligns, the sun align, all the black holes in the fucking Milky Way fucking align. I'm sorry. There is no way in hell this guy wins this.
Hey, he might. I hope. You know what I hope? I hope he's gonna find Hadley's not gonna go untouched. I hope, bro. I hope Hadley comes out to wrestle right away, dude.
This is scratch off or pass. Scratch off Cameron for a win. Money line at plus 400. You ain't putting Jake Hadley in anything at all whatsoever. There is a different class. You're hoping this guy might have a striker's chance. So yeah. You want to put $20 on fucking Cameron? Go ahead. Let's move on.
That makes me nervous.
All right, we're all on Hadley. Good enough.
Unless 500, we should be.
Next, we have Sumadarji taking on Charles Johnson. Please, one of you guys intro this.
All right, give me a shot.
Yeah,
give me a shot. I haven't done this in a while.
Let's do it. Go for it.
Okay, this upcoming bout, we've got Sumaraji, the Tibetan Eagle. I'm sorry, coming off of 2 losses, bantamweight and 135 bantamweight worldwide. Ooh, not good look. Coming off of 2 losses against Tim Elliott, who is not a good fighter, and Matt Schnell, who is also not a good fighter. Just want to have you guys realize this was almost his last fight was Tim Elliott, almost a year ago. Before that, over 2 years ago, against Matt Schnell. The volume on this fighter is not instilling any fucking confidence whatsoever. Going against the flyweight, number 17th worldwide, Charles Johnson, coming off of 3 wins against Joshua Vaughn, Jake Hadley, we just talked about, and Azat. undefeated fighter back in the day, 8 months ago. Pretty much on the up and coming rise. Height pretty much the same, 5'8", 5'9", reach 70, 72 versus 70. Let's go see the dogs record first of all. 16-6, fighting out of Tibet, but I guess that's China.
No, Tibet is not China.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to say.
The flag was Chinese though.
So what do you want me to say? I don't know what to say here. All right, regardless of political fucking.
His
It
Instagram
doesn't even matter, bro. I don't know why you even made it.
Probably in Vegas Performance Institute. Where's he train out of, Dave? Where's he train out of?
He is training out of Enbo Fight Club.
That's Chinese.
Chengdu, China.
That's Chinese for real. Safely say Chinese, but he's Tibetan.
I don't want to. I'm not starting this shit. Regardless,
He's from China.
Yeah, he lost his last fight against Tim Elliott, who was 19-3-1. Not a good look. Before that, lost to Matt Schnell, choked out as well. Not a good look. His last win was in 2021, which was 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago now. He beat Zaju Ajamir at UFC Fight Night, who's only a 3-2 fighter. And before that, he beat my guy, Malcolm Gordon. We're fading Canada today, so that's the way it goes. Knocked him out in the first round in 2020. That was also 4 years ago now. So lots of time since he's had some success. Once again, fighting against Charles Johnson, who is 16-6. Previous records has beat Joshua Vaughn back in July, beat Jake Hadley back in May, beat Azat. So he's got 3 wins in 2024. Looking for his 4th win in 2024, and I do believe he is going to get this one. This 3-fight loss really has changed his fucking career around. He has come back and beat, Azat, undefeated. Jake Hadley, only 2 losses. Josh Van, only 1 loss. He's come back and fought some great fucking fights, and he's got fight of the night and performance of the night victories on 2 of his last 3 fights. I am not betting against this guy. There is no way in hell. I got Charles Johnson all day long. As far as the odds go, Charles Johnson is minus 225.
Minus 245.
I got minus 225 on Bet365, so I'll take the minus 225. And I'm confident in that one. I would put that in a parlay bet. As far as, guys, you do not want me introing fights, because if I intro fights, I go through fucking everything and you guys get fucking buried. All
right.
Charles Johnson, Super Gary. No. We'll go over the odds, which I will fucking guarantee you 4.83 versus 4.65 for 4.64. Advantage goes to Charles. Second source 3.45 versus 2.73. Close to a wash. Takedown average 0.38 versus 0.29. A wash once again. But the whole thing is, look at the quality of opponents, and these stats are on losses for Suma, and Charles Johnson has wins with these stats. I'm on Charles all day long. No ifs, ands, or buts in any way, shape, or form. Heavy confident bet on this one. Don't get me to do intros, because I will fucking wash this out like I just did. Bad call.
That was not bad. That was pretty good.
I'll be back in a bit. You guys can fucking discuss.
I'm also on Charles Johnson energy. Let me go real quick. I was impressed with his loss against Muhammad Mokaev, because he was a super underdog. They thought he was going to be out in the first round, and he managed to hang with him. And Charles Johnson's seasoned. He's a smart veteran. He's learned from his let me pull up his Tapology real quick. I know he's been around. He's been champion of different smaller promotions and regional scenes and stuff throughout the years. Let's see here. Before the UFC, he was he was LFA champion. That's pretty good, right? And he's got wins over like Zalgas Zumagulov and Jimmy Flick. Yeah,
That was
I
a
like
robbery,
Charles
though,
Johnson or
to be fair.
Sumadarji. To be honest with you, I thought Sumadarji was cut like a year ago. My bad. I mean, for real though, I thought he was cut coming off of losses to Tim Elliott, Matt Schnell. Yeah, I think Charles Johnson's got better everywhere. I think he's better on the feet, on the ground, and he should be able to point his way to a decision. And I'm pretty confident. I think the line is minus 245 on DraftKings Sportsbook. I think it's warranted. I think it's valid. It's right. So I'm going with Charles Johnson. I'm sort of confident too with it. So
Yeah,
real fight
bro.
picks, go ahead.
Dude, I mean, Sumadarji, he is a one-element fighter. He has one thing. He's a striker. And the problem with that is he might not even be the better striker. And that's all he got. It's crazy. You know what I mean? He's got one weapon to compare to another guy who has three weapons. And the guy's weapon that he has might be, better than his. So, I mean, this was pretty easy. I mean, the odds kind of speak it, but I feel like this could be even a wider gap.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, Sumadarji, you thought he was already on his way out, and that's almost like a pretty good gut. You should go with that gut feeling. And this is a confident pick too. This is probably I would say this is even more than Johnson. Johnson Edwards can be bumped down to number 3 most confident. Johnson number 2. Amabayev number 1. This is facts. That's probably a good parlay there. You want to make some money? There's free game. You're welcome from Real Fight Picks.
All right, let's move to the co-main event. We got the Matrix, Kyler Phillips, taking on the New England Cartel's own Rob Font. Now, this is a very interesting fight because Kyler Phillips is a pretty heavy favorite, and he shouldn't be because Rob Font, I know lately he's been on a skid, but if you open up Rob Font's Tapology, the quality of competition he has is upper echelon for sure. You know what I mean?
No.
The question is, does he still have that? I know a lot of red. That's bother. That's horrible. But I mean, look at the people that he's lost to, though. You got to kind of I think all these people that Rob Font lost to could probably beat Kyler Phillips. And Kyler Phillips was my man crush, remember? 2 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
He was, but he should probably win, but he's just too much of a heavy favorite. What is he, minus 3 something? It's ridiculous. Because Rob Font, New England Cartel, all that stuff, he's great striking. Just Kyler Phillips has the edge when it comes to grappling takedowns, I'm sure. Without looking at stats, I'm sure of it. But Rob Font on the feet can hang with anybody. Lately, though, his chin's been suspect. Is that true? I believe so. So, I mean, I'm going to pick Kyler Phillips. I'm not confident, and I'm not going to bet him. If anything, I might take a scratch off on Rob Font at plus money. So, but my contest pick will be Kyler Phillips. He should dominate with takedowns and control time and all that. So, what are you guys thinking on this one? Real Fight Picks? You're on mute or something, or you're just not talking.
Hey, I'm sorry, dude. I was giving out gems again. My bad, fellas. My bad, chat.
That one.
Yeah.
Word for word. I would be all over Font if he wasn't 37 years old. That's a big deal for me at this weight class, especially. And in the I can't remember what, I think it was in the Marlon Vera fight. I think he scored over 200 DraftKings points and lost, which means he's very durable. He's never been knocked out, and he's only been submitted once in all his fights that he's had, and he's had a lot of them. So I really am a fan. He's bigger.
Get up game. Is that true?
Rob Font, yeah, because he's like a boxer, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was 100. I was tripping. I was 200 points. It was 114 points he scored, and he lost on DraftKings. So he's gonna have some activity, and I don't know if Kyler Phillips is better than Cheeto Vera. We're kind of gonna see what Kyler Phillips is made of, because to me, Kyler Phillips, he does like spinning flashy stuff, and why does he even do that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Font. That's he needs to be tested by a fighter of this quality. That's the thing. Kyler
exactly.
Phillips.
Like, he fought Pedro Munoz. Okay, that's a great win. Okay, and Barcelos, but Barcelos was kind of old now, and he's been on the decline a little bit, right? And he fought Marcelo Rojo to a split decision, or no, to sub. He subbed him in round 3. That's like not a great win. Raulian Paiva, he lost that fight. He had a super close fight with Song Yadong, and he won. So he's just what did he? Cameron Else, he knocked him out. Okay, I don't know. I just don't think he should be this big of a favorite, I guess. Kind of have a problem with that. But, dude, Font's age, it's so easy to not bet this fight. I wouldn't even probably throw a scratch off on him. I don't know why. I should probably change Cameron Smotherland, and because he's just as a big underdog. I should put him on some DraftKings, because I got Font on a bunch of lineups, but only because he's heavy activity. If this fight goes 5 rounds, this is the only time for DraftKings where I picked both of these guys. I picked the guy for both guys in the main event. First time I ever did that.
You're done.
So, anyways, I'm gonna go with Kyler Phillips. I know Dave is clamoring.
No,
Dave, go ahead.
There's a fucking 2-minute maximum on a fucking plus 350 minus 450 fight. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
You got to favor Kyler Phillips, but god damn it, Rob Font does have a chance. Let me go over the stats real quick. Strike land per minute, 5.53 versus 5.72. Second absorb 3.65 versus 3.88. It's close. Kyler Phillips does have the advantage on the ground. Takedown average 2.41 versus 0.89. But let's go over like Rob Font's losses real quick. And please take this takedown average 2.41 versus 0.89. We'll do a little bit of a deep dive here. Rob Font, not great when he gets taken down a lot. David Figueroa took him down 4 times for a loss. Corey Sandhagen took him down 7 times for a loss. Not a good look. He did beat Cody. This was back in 2021 when he got taken down 3 times and taken down twice and taken down 6 times. But like, let's be honest here. Recency bias. David Figueroa took him down 4 times, won. Corey Sandhagen took him down 7 times and won. And I think, let's be honest here, Kyler Phillips' path to victory is going to be taking people down. Kyler Phillips took down Barcelos once, got taken down 3 times, but still won. Took down Rojo 3 times, won. I think the path to victory here for Kyler Phillips is going to be the takedown. I think he's going to have the advantage. The odds, I'll stop talking right now. Kyler Phillips by decision win, because I don't think Rob Font's going to be able to get subbed. But yeah, Kyler Phillips plus minus 450. By decision, I got him at minus 125, which is the best I can do. So minus 125. Kyler Phillips by decision, my prop bet, but nowhere near on any of these bets am I fucking putting anything in. Sorry.
Crystal is right. I'm on Rob Font's Instagram right now, and he is training in Montreal, in Quebec. But he's still with the same. I think he's with like the New England Cartel type people. I want to say Calvin Qatar maybe commented, and it doesn't matter. I'm
Probably
with you
just wanted
guys.
to
I'm
move to
taking
Canada, man.
Tyler Phillips, but I'm not confident. I think Rob Font might be able to. I'm going to take Rob Font plus 3.5 points. So if he wins one round and it goes a decision, which I think it will, with these new gloves, man, take the underdog and plus if it's going to go to decision and if it's going to be a split, especially the girls, I'm going to take all the girls plus points, the underdogs, just because
Guys, don't bet on Font on this one. Please don't.
no, I might throw Font plus 3.5. All he's got to do is win one round. You know what I'm saying? One round. I think he might be able to do that.
That's all he's gonna win, maybe, if he's lucky. Now he's getting his ass fucking handed to him.
Wait, like you said, he hasn't been finished, right? He hasn't been knocked out or anything.
Yeah, I don't think Kyler Phillips could knock him out. The only thing Kyler Phillips could do to finish it is sub him. That's
it
for sure.
It's gonna be ground control for a bunch of time. Let's be honest. But anyways, regardless, moving on.
Main event. We have Michelle Pajeda taking on Fluffy Anthony Hernandez. This one, I know Michelle Pajeda at 185. He's a beast. Isn't he like undefeated at 185? He's whole new fighter. All that.
Mm-hmm. Resurgence.
But you know what? Anthony Hernandez on the ground is gonna own Michelle Pajeda. Capoeira, the base or whatever Michelle Pajeda, I think his base is capoeira, that like the Brazilian dance fighting stuff. That's not gonna fly against U.S. grappling and black belt jiu-jitsu. So Michelle Pajeda might be like have the what? What are you laughing? He might have like flashy, spinny stuff, maybe. But I think he quit a lot of that because he realized it was sapping his cardio. But Anthony Hernandez is going to go to the ground, and Anthony Hernandez is a level above when it comes to ground play. I'm sure of that. I'm taking Anthony Hernandez. I don't know if he's going to be able to finish. If he does, it's going to be by sub. But does Michelle Pajeda does he get sub? He doesn't get sub, does he? Has he got jiu-jitsu background? Do you guys know?
Yeah, he's got a black belt.
Oh yeah,
he has a black belt in.
Where's he training out of? What's his
affiliation? In the Jits.
What's that place? Scorpion. Fuck that. I'm taking Fluffy. I'm taking Anthony Hernandez. Double-digit losses for Pajeda too.
Yep.
I know he's a great dancer. He does the dance routine with his little whatever assistants and training buddy, whatever. You know, you've seen the dance routines, but all that flashiness, even though he toned it down because he realized it was killing his cardio. What fight did Tristan Connolly, was that the fight? He went into a fight. He destroyed his cardio by doing dancing and flipping.
Yeah.
Right. Anthony Hernandez, his cardio, Fluffy's cardio is through and through all. This is a 5-round fight because it's main event.
Hey, he did it back to back. He did it with Diego Sanchez, and did he only went to decision? He won by decision. He couldn't finish him. That's fucking awesome.
So yeah, I'm going with Fluffy here, Anthony Fernandez. I love how he submitted the black belt hunter. What's his name? Rodolfo Vieira, right there. That was awesome. Black belt hunter is supposed to be the top tier of jiu-jitsu, and Fluffy. Vieira was totally wiped out cardio. He had zero gas in the tank, but still, Fluffy got the sub on the black belt hunter. I've loved him ever since that. I'm taking Anthony Hernandez, maybe by submission. Don't know yet. What do you guys think?
Nah, I like it. I like that breakdown a lot. I guess I do have concerns about Pereira's durability because those little breakdance moves. I mean, he can't tolerate a couple breakdance moves. You're gonna fucking, but what do you call it? Blow your wad just because you fucking did a somersault. You know what I mean? Like, so I have questions still about his durability and going up against.
Pop and lock.
Unless he, there you, is that what he? I thought he did.
That's what I do. That's my shit. Is popping and locking like the back in the Run DMC day, back in like the 90s.
Hell yeah! Shoulder shrug.
Oh, you guys are gonna love my breakdown.
So, hey, I got Anthony Hernandez, bro. I think he's gonna bring the pressure. I think he's gonna avoid getting knocked out, which is kind of Michelle Pereira's only hope. And as far as the Diego Sanchez fight, that was the illegal knee. I remember now. He got Diego Sanchez, but Sanchez kind of took the way out, took the win there. And
looking like a superhero though in that face-off right there. Look at him. He looks like a doesn't he? He looks like a action figure. He looks like a toy action figure. Like you pose him like a He-Man figure.
Yeah. It looks fake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Pereira, he's a good dude. He like rescued when they had that flood. There was a flood in his hometown. He went and rescued like animals and stuff like that. And I was watching some videos of him doing stuff like that. He's a good dude, but
I would. Dave would. You would too, right? So
I mean, I'd probably go rescue human beings.
You wouldn't rescue an animal?
If I seen it, you know what I'm saying? But I'd probably be too busy. I don't know.
Animals are way better than people.
A lot of people say, you go down to the PetSmart, you'll find a whole bunch of people who agree with you.
I know a couple asshole animals, though. I sure do. They're fucking assholes.
Cats?
There's this one dog. Her name is Kitty, and she is such an asshole. She don't bite, but she
the dog named Kitty
all over the place and always break. It's my brother's dog. Always breaks loose out of it. My dog don't even go out the fence yard. He never even tries to wander or nothing. Kitty is an asshole dog. She jumps all over everybody that comes in. She breaks out the yard. The animal control has to. Oh yeah, there's asshole dogs too, Dave.
Oh my god!
Not all animals are better than all.
Kitty's a drama queen.
There's asshole owners. There's no asshole dogs.
There is asshole dogs.
We don't know that for sure. You don't know that for sure.
Not all dogs go to heaven. Not all of them.
Okay.
Dogs are probably like people. They're just different. Everybody's different,
All right, let's get your guys' pick on the main event here. Let's be honest, you guys. Ranj, you're picking Fluffy.
I'm on Fluffy. So is Real Fight Picks.
Okay. How much can I bet you guys? How much?
Oh, this is a great t-shirt bet spot right here.
You can bet both of us.
We'll cover all bets on this one. Herrera.
Oh man,
fucking day long, and let me tell you why. First of all, Fluffy Hernandez, who is your Contender Series back when Contender Series sucked. That's the only reason he's even on this.
What? It's always been good.
Stop. Let me finish. Don't fucking interrupt, motherfucker. All right, he's beat Roman Kopylov by rear naked choke, which was, okay, performance of the night. But Roman Kopylov, let's be honest, he's that one trick pony who is a skinny fucking little guy who got fucking beat up. I get it. He beat Edmund Shabazian, who
he's the Russian Chase. What's that dude's name? Chase
Ice Spice.
Chase Hooper. He's the Russian Chase Hooper.
Let me fucking finish. All right, he beat Edmund Shabazian, who I think Edmund Shabazian, not that great of a fighter. He beat the Canuck, Marc-Andre Barrio. Well, honestly, not that great of a fighter either.
That's a great win. Are you crazy, Dave?
No, MAB fucking. He's not. He's decent. He's a fucking good fucking fighter. He's not that good. And then he beat Josh Ram. There are levels to this game. All right, our friend Miguel Pereira, who has not had any padded fucking records whatsoever, beat the fuck out of Pereira, Olajacek, Petrovsky, Ponzinibbio, Filaho. Everybody's giving Price, Williams. His last loss was against Diego Sanchez by illegal knee, which he should have won that fight, and he was going to win that fight regardless. All right, and then he happened to fucking lose it by okay, whatever. Not going to fucking comment on that. So the last loss I can find him is Tristan Conley back in 2019. That was fucking 5 years ago.
That was the worst loss I ever seen.
Let's go over some stats real quick. Anthony Hernandez, 4.30 versus 5.16. Way better fucking striking on Pereira. I will take his fucking knees, his kicks, his fucking movement, his stand-up. He's going to piece Anthony Hernandez up all day long on the feet. Strikes absorbed 3.46 versus 3.0 versus 3.70. A wash. Michel Pereira is going to have the fucking advantage on the feet all day long. So you might say, oh yeah, Fluffy, advantage on the ground. 6.62 versus 1.53. I get it. Advantage on the ground for fucking Anthony. But you know what, Anthony? You're going to have to take this motherfucker down, who is way bigger than you are. And who has a takedown defense of 94%. This is not his first fucking fight here. All right, granted, at the beginning of his career when he was doing the backflips and the capoeira and all that fucking bullshit, okay, he's evolved since then. He is gonna be fucking 30 pounds heavier than this motherfucker. This is a lock as far as I'm
concerned. Don't know. I haven't seen the face-off, Dave.
Yes, you have, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You have fucking seen it. And he is shoulders and head above this fucking little piece of shit fucking UFC goddamn fight night winner who came up
with the tongue on Fluffy. Fluffy's phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, bro. No. Fluffy, fuck you. He's not phenomenal. He's not that good. He's a fucking made fighter from the fucking UFC. The only reason he's ever on here is because he came in through the Contender Series, right?
T-shirt bet it is. T-shirt bet.
Series. He is born and bred in this fucking wonderful UFC school that they've got going on. But you know what? He's about to come across a fucking real Brazilian motherfucker who's going to demolish him. The Demolitor is going to demolish him. He's going to come in 20 pounds heavier than him. There is no way Fluffy's going to be able to take this guy down. He's going to piece him up on the feet. I got him winning every single fucking round. Dominant victory for Michel Pereira on this one. And I'll take whatever bets you guys want.
Yeah, I'm t-shirt betting you on this one.
Done.
Yeah, me too.
Done.
Me too.
Definitely.
I'll take all odds right here.
Anthony Hernandez.
You're ready to give out 2 t-shirts.
I can do that. I've already owed him 1, so I'm not going to owe him 2.
You know what I noticed here looking at Michel Pereira's resume? The only wrestler that he fought was Andre Petrosky, and that he took him out in a minute in round 1. Aside from that, who else wrestles that he fought? Nobody.
Andre Petrosky, like, as a fucking he enters. Obviously, he knocked himself out with how he enters, and like he's just
against that Australian guy.
He doesn't know how to avoid damage good.
So Michael
Fluffy is a great. Anthony Hernandez is a great grappler, jiu-jitsu player, and this is Anthony Hernandez is going to control the grappling, and Michel Pereira hasn't, like, aside from what's his name, Petrosky,
from choking out
a wrestler.
From choking out Ihor and from fucking choking out Michael and from fucking grinding out Petrosky.
Ihor doesn't.
From choking, no.
Michael Osejek and Ihor Potieria are not. They're both Eastern European strikers. They're not wrestlers at all. Ponzinibbio, not a wrestler. Andre Fialho, only when he has to. Nico Price, I mean, we just saw him last week, right? Chaos Williams, definitely not a wrestler. Imadeyev, you know, I'm just saying. Yeah, free t-shirt. I'll take it, Dave. I'll take it. I'll take a free t-shirt from you.
I cannot believe the line is even this close. I got Pereira. I have him as such a huge, heavy favorite. It's not even Fluffy Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. You gonna put your money behind that guy all day long? Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
He's
behind on the chat. I apologize, chat.
There is no way my boy is losing.
Oh, I can't wait to
honestly
tell you,
Hernandez, he's been used to fighting the bigger guys. I think even though he doesn't look it, I think he's got this weird strength. And honestly, if I'm right, oh man, dude, I'm gonna fucking go to Vegas the next day. But I have Anthony Hernandez by 4th round submission, 4th round, because I think he could grind and wear out Pereira. If Pereira's there and just makes me look like an asshole and he's there in the 5th round, if it goes that far, and he's bouncing around and he's still looking like he's fresh, then I'm going to, but if my eyes haven't lied to me so far, I think Hernandez will be there.
Who's the favorite?
I feel like Pereira could be winning for 2 rounds, be beating the shit out of Hernandez for 2 rounds. And then Fluffy, all of a sudden, as soon as,
what's that say, Dave? Minus 110.
Sorry.
Plus this is Pereira runs out of energy.
Minus 130. Guys. Pereira is not the original fighter when he was in the capybara and he was doing the dancing. He's you're not gonna fucking go into the ring every single time and get dumber. You're gonna get smarter. He's gotten smarter. There is no way he's gonna go in and make the mistakes that he used to do against Hernandez this one. He's a main event fighter, 5 rounds. He's gonna annihilate Hernandez for, I'd say, actually, fuck it. You know what? I'll pick him 4 out of 5 rounds.
He's gonna backflip his way down the octagon tomorrow.
He's killing Hernandez. Fluffy sucks shit. I'll take all your monies. All your monies and all your t-shirts.
The chat's with you. Everybody in the chat is.
I know Dirty Reg is making me nervous now.
Her too, but I'm telling you, fucking.
I'm gonna owe a t-shirt or something.
I don't care what Crystal, the chat or Dave says.
Fucking rockstar Dave. I love it.
Fluffy.
Love it.
Well, we made it.
It's going to be a great fight, though, because they're both, like, in your face with the aggression, you know what I mean? They're both, at least the round 1 is going to be super exciting. Then we'll see who has a cardio after round 3, because you know it's going to go for a while. It's not going to be, I mean, Dirty Reg thinks it's going to be inside the distance, but I don't know.
I think it might be, Pereira's going to kill him. I don't see Fluffy anywhere. Oh, Jesus. You made me feel so much better right now.
Crystal's right, though. I do. I have a bias where
fucking get 2 units because MMA Jesus just said I got Fluffy. Just because MMA Jesus said that, Dev, I love you dearly, motherfucker. 2 units.
I got Fluffy too.
I should do it right now.
No.
I got Fluffy too.
Fluffy by sub
right here. I do have a bias because I am, I did wrestle in college and took jiu-jitsu. So I got bias, but I have taken strikers over wrestlers before. This one though, I think Fluffy's got it. All right, you guys ready to make our 3-leg?
You went through the chat super fast.
And I know they're coming so fast.
The guy said,
I won't be able to keep up.
Pereira was basic like a couple years ago. He is no longer basic.
We have to make our 3-leg parlay because Real Fight Pex says he wants to go through the PFL card too.
No.
He's been researching.
You can go through super fast if you want.
Francis Ngannou, what are you gonna do? Francis Ngannou, he hasn't fought in like 3 years, right?
I got Ngannou, bro. I heard all kinds of shit about the other dude. I heard he sucks. I heard he's been training partners with such and such.
Mario or something. What's that guy's name? I got it.
He's like, I heard he's just big. I heard he's like overweight now too. Like after he won $1 million, I guess he won the $1 million, and after that, he woke up with silk sheets and quit.
In the you text me that you're picking against Chris Cyborg too, which is ballsy because she hasn't. She lost like once to Amanda Nunes. That was it. So we'll see. Anyway, back to this. Let's do our 3-leg parlay. We won last week. We're gonna win again this week. So, Dave, what are the odds for Kyler Phillips? I didn't write that down.
Sorry.
Minus fucking 400.
Minus 450.
All right, he's not making parlay.
Nope.
What are the odds for Jake Hadley?
Minus 500.
He's not making the parlay.
Nope. I've already got this locked in.
Robellis.
He's minus 350, Robellis. We're not doing that. We're doing what I'm suggesting we do. Gene Masamoto, he's minus 225. Asu Almabayev, minus 218. And Charles Johnson, minus 45.
There you go.
Or we can.
I know this is
we can make the
this right here.
Put Darren Elkins in instead of one of those guys. But that's up to you guys. What do you think?
Okay, you said Matsumoto.
Start from the beginning. I tell you every fight that we all agree upon. Robellis.
No, I got it.
Oh, you do?
Dave got it.
It's been up there for 10 minutes.
I just wanted to say that this parlay right here, Johnson, Matsumoto, and Amabayev. This is Dev's parlay too. So he's part of the show here, dude. This is his fucking. I'm gonna say something about Matsumoto real quick. He's my pick, but I'm telling you, dude, this fight's gonna be close as fuck. We're gonna be sweating it. We're gonna be sweating it. I'm more comfortable with Jocelyn Edwards. And Dave doesn't want to hear that shit.
Nope.
We don't.
But I do pick Matsumoto. We all agree. So if you guys want to do that, I'm on board. I just wanted to say that because I really feel it in my gut. Like Brad Katona is fucking Brad. He choked out Bryce Mitchell.
Stop. We all agree.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see.
We all stop. We all agree on.
We do agree.
Matsumoto.
I'm just saying Edwards is
Asu
cheaper.
Lock, Charles Johnson lock because we know Sue sucks. So we got an easy 3-leg parlay plus 200. Good fucking odds on this one. The only one we can add on this one because we do not do main events and we don't do plus 300 over
is Hernandez.
So the only one we have is the Darren Elkins, Daniel Peña, which
no,
I get it. We're all on the same side, but as a coin flip,
I don't trust it
for me. So this is my
the more confident here. Masamoto, Amabayev, and Johnson. That's what we're doing.
Plus 200 has to be it.
Battery in my wireless mouse died, so I got to use my pad. All right, so plus 193 I got.
I got plus 200.
All right.
I think they're all going to win. I mean, including Jocelyn Edwards.
We won last week, right? We did.
We won the last couple weeks.
Yeah, 2 in a row now, I think. All right.
I mean, this is all. I mean, there wasn't much to work with 3 women fight out of 11, so that leaves you 8, I guess, and it's 7 because we don't do the main event.
I'm glad we don't do women fights because those ones could go either way every time. Coin flip it. All 3 of those fights could go coin flip.
I like the 4-fight 3-leg parlay. Ooh, I like that. With that fight. Anyways, we're not going to do that. but that's kind of my jam right there.
Mother
Really
effer.
parlay on 4 fights with Darren Elkins and Daniel Pena. Ooh.
Do you have another battery wrench? Just switch the battery out of the.
No, I'm doing it with my mouse pad. It sucks, but I got it. I got it going. I got it here. Lame butt cashes. You are so right. All right. Let me clean it up a little bit with some spacing.
Love it, guys.
Did the Mets win tonight? Are they out? The Dodgers or Mets? Who won tonight? You don't know?
Otani wins everything.
He sure does. What, $800 million contract? Something stupid like that, right?
All right. So I guess there's still 11 people here watching. And I just wanted to say that I started an Instagram page. It's Real Fight Picks. If you follow me, I will follow you back. I follow 3 people right now. One of those people is MMA Jesus 420. He asked me last week. I said I'd make one. I made one. I'm following Jesus like every man should. And yeah, so follow me. I appreciate it. And I don't know if I'm gonna do memes. I'm definitely gonna put up some memes and put up some predictions. And I'd love to support you guys, helping you guys make good picks. So see you out there in the metaverse.
Mets are my team. My team's the Mets, so I don't follow baseball close. Awesome. So what's your Real Fight Picks you said? Was your Instagram?
Yeah, I messaged you guys.
In our chat because it's just me and Dave and
yep. I created a chat for us.
All right.
And it'll probably be in
share some
you'll get it after.
Picks while we're still here.
We could. I'm not in a rush. We could. To tell you the truth, I'm a step ahead of you. There's 2 fights besides. Okay, so you got the Chris Cyborg, Larissa Pacheco.
MMA Jesus. What's the locks for PFL? MMA Jesus, Dev. Looking for locks here.
Nice. Yeah,
Johnny
so let me.
And who's that? Fabian Edwards. Is he related to
tomorrow?
Yeah, that's his brother.
All right.
Is it Leon Edwards' brother?
Yeah, they look alike. Look how close they look, like twins.
Are you being serious or just making it up because they're both black?
No, I'm being serious. That's his brother.
Awesome. That's
Are we doing the PFL fight card real quick?
Yeah, you wanna?
Oh, okay. Let's make it fast because all right. That's okay.
Because what? You got your neighbor coming over or something?
No, but
what?
Let's go. Come on.
Okay, well, only like 4 of these fights are bettable. You know how the PFL is. One fight's like minus 1100, another fight's like minus. This first fight right here is cappable because it's minus like 110.
Yeah, first fight's bettable. Tariq versus Taha. Who we got? A Canadian.
They're both from the Middle East.
Canada still? I'm still doing fake Canada. I don't care.
Yeah.
So you're going with the Canadian?
No. I'm going with the Moroccan, who's undefeated.
Oh, unbelievable!
Undefeated. He is 5 years younger. He's got 3-inch height advantage. I don't know about the reach, but he's a taller, bigger guy, undefeated from the Middle East against a Canadian, Tariq, who's just Tariq, man, you're looking fucking rough, dude. 8-1, little boy. He is from TriStar, but he's fought a fucking guy who was 11-7, a guy who was 15-14. He lost to the only good guy who was 7-1, and that was like 4 years ago. And Taha, who was only 3-0. I get it. Oh, it's only 3-0. But
you're gonna change your mind. You're gonna change your mind right now.
No. He's fought Yoenis Shamali, who was 1-1 before that. Some other guy who was one. So he's a UAE guy, but with a lot of experience. I mean, he's trying. He lost his first fight, but if not, he's working on all this shit. So,
He's fighting cans, Dave. You could see it right now.
Yeah, but Tariq is kind of can't. Oh, he's at a TriStar though. Fuck TriStar.
And you're fading your own flag. You know what? Fuck this.
Fuck, I might change my mind. Hang on. Where's this gym? Tai Long Muay Thai.
It looks like free money, this one. I would definitely, just from reading Tapology by itself, Ranj, just from reading Tapology by itself.
This guy's fighting out of Canada too, with a bunch of fucking Chuck Norrises. They're both fucking Canadian. They're both Canadian.
PFL's weak. I'm not. Whatever.
I don't know why I'm doing.
It's free money. This one.
I just wanted some locks. Who's it? McKee.
Tariq looks like a lock.
Ibrahim
Running
is
that
a
down.
lock. Maka Nukov is a lock. Stotts is a lock.
Rufian Stotts, is that a lock?
Yeah, that's a lock. Your next lock is Hussein Kadimagomedov. Kadimagomedov is a lock. Oh, shit. Even Johnny Elbin's a lock.
I never do the Tapology picks for PFL, but this is the first one I'm going to do them all. I got Tariq. I'm just going to do Tariq by. Let's see. How's he like to finish? His favorite decision. We'll do decision.
I'm about to go out.
I don't know how Middle Eastern. Okay, this next one, this Ibagrimov versus Nacho Campos. Right away, just I'm favoring the guy with the. I'm favoring. I'm just gonna put it on Ibagrimov, just his name, and then 95% of Tapology.
Oh my!
He's undefeated. The other guy's undefeated too, and a plus 725. He's a huge underdog. Damn, featherweight.
Oh, I got my thing back, my mouse back finally.
Okay, fellas. Yeah, so that the underdog, he's an underdog for a reason because he's also fighting cans.
How about the main
He
event?
got a split decision to a guy who's 2-0 pretty recently, and now he's fighting this heavy favorite who also has been fighting cans. But he had an extensive amateur background. He's undefeated in all his fights, pro and amateur. I'd like to do a little tape study, but if I just by looking, obviously, you know what, plus minus 900 favorite. Was he minus 1200? Oh no, that's a different one.
We don't have time for full breakdowns. I just want locks, buddy. Just locks. PFL is not my thing. The main event, I guess I'll take Francis only because, he was the UFC champ. Oh, Dave, you're putting your shit in right now?
Yeah, I'm going to put mine in too. I'll go again. We'll see. We'll compare. I'll follow you, Dave. So, Ignogrov, I say by finish.
I'm guessing this shit. I have no idea what the fuck's going on here.
I'm taking the minus 500 favorite.
Whatever.
I'm just guessing by fucking bullshit fucking.
Well, fuck. Maybe people in the chat will put in their picks for this event.
Well, Crystal, Dirty Reg, and Dev, or MMA Jesus, I'm sorry, seem to know a lot.
They play
about
PFL?
this. Yeah, I don't play PFL.
You should. It's like, I'm sure like that first fight, I bet you that Ismail guy wins. And these are all like unbettable. Like we're not going to care about the second fight. You're not going to care about the third fight or the fourth fight. AJ McKee versus Paul Hughes. I would
McKee.
kind of like to do the tape study on that.
Dev said McKee's a lock. Man, for real, I'm craving a Carlos Prates right now.
Honestly, if you really weren't trying to overthink it, I would just play the playable lines that are like Tapology. Like 85% of Tapology is picking McKee 22-1 against 12-1. And then the next one's minus 1200. And even the Johnny Eblin is minus 375. I'm not gonna fuck with that. But yeah, dude, I mean, I would take Larissa Pacheco. I bet you there's a huge age difference. How old is Cyborg now? 40? She's 39. And Pacheco's 30. I think Pacheco's gonna whip that ass. And it's only minus 140.
I don't know Larissa Pacheco. Never heard of her.
She beat what's her face? That the UFC has that Kayla Harrison. She beat
Really?
her.
How?
Unanimous decision. She beat Julia Budd, and then she's knocked out her last two opponents after that, and her very last opponent she won by unanimous decision. Oh, did she lose? Oh no, she fought her 3 times though. She lost her twice and beat her the very last.
Do ASMRP.
Oh God, no! I've already been out.
What?
It wouldn't be very long, but I do not mind. Is it that time?
We gotta do it before the end of the show. We didn't do it last week, and they're all upset.
You guys are sad.
This is going to be a little embarrassing.
I've already had a break. I'm not fucking doing this, and this will be the end of my fucking night.
Well, I hope that.
Real news: Dirty Reg, Crystal, fuck, player for life. MMA Jesus, Raw Torque. Thanks for fucking coming out. Johnny K Picks. Thanks for coming out in the Tapology group. Papa Chuck, been there for fucking years. Saba. Everybody, thanks to everybody who's in Tapology group number 926. You guys are killing it. I just want to give a quick shout out to Cell, who I think is his first win. Cell, MMA Jesus, you fucking watching this shit? Cell fucking won this last week. Very impressive. Way to go, Cell. I think it's his first fucking win. Very impressive. Everybody follow Cell. He's on YouTube. He's got all his fucking shit. Very impressed with this little African guy. Go Cell. Everything I can do for you. So follow him on Instagram. Follow him on everything. Well done last week, Cell, as well as Saba. And I think how far back you want to go? Looking in 14. And you guys are both fucking done.
Oh God! All right, what I miss? Is it a piss battle?
Hope you guys got that.
What did I miss?
Right. What's that?
Were you going P2?
I did. I don't know. I went with my phone. I don't know if it hit, but whatever. All right. So we got our 3-leg. The PFL, I'm not messing with that. I just don't feel comfortable doing any of those. Maybe McKee I'll do, but that's What about the Johnny Evelyn, Fabian Edwards? What's up? Johnny Evelyn, right?
Evelyn minus
I'm gonna do
375.
I'll do a McKee, Evelyn, and Ngannou parlay. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do for that.
Throw Pacheco in there, man.
What's that?
Throw Pacheco in there.
The rest? No, I'm not fading Chris Cyborg. Kidding me? I watched Valley fights. So what is Dave? Did Dave quit already? Is Dave done?
Yeah. He went to go and talk to his neighbor, probably.
Oh, there you are, buddy.
No,
you're done.
no, Dave was just fucking grossed out by the fucking ASMR. So Dave fucking paused for a second.
I didn't know we were doing double. Like, that could be a lot. That could bring trauma, like back, a childhood trauma up for somebody.
I just needed a moment to gather my thoughts and figure out who my friends are and just assess my life.
My fault. I mean, I'm okay with us going one at a time, but for us to like joint, it's too much. We're putting out too much.
You just want you to take the medicine, buddy.
It's not good metaphysically.
Thank you, Jesus. You know what? For Jesus, this will be for Jesus right here. This is what I'm doing for Jesus right now because
I can only THC vape in the house. Flower, I gotta go outside for that. My wife's a straight edge.
Should have had more of that.
hopefully I'll forget about fucking what I just heard in the last couple minutes.
Catch it live. Man, that was heavy, dude. I didn't know you were gonna do that. Next time you gotta tell me something, Ranj, that we double dosed it.
I got it, but I just gotta go outside. And it's freaking cold here in upstate New York. It's cold today. It's like 45 degrees right now. Disgustingly cold. Dave, you got snow already? I'm sure, right?
It's coming down the mountain.
Killington, Vermont already has snow. People will be skiing next week. Disgusting. Straight edge is the best edge. Yeah, don't knock it. I like that my wife's straight edge.
Yeah.
Never drink, never do drugs, never relax. That's the best life. I do all three of those. So it's in moderation, though. Always be aggressive and flex constantly. Grind your teeth. I get you, Crystal. That's how you achieve greatness, is by facing adversity and the things that are uncomfortable. But I don't like cold showers. I like them warm. I like getting 8 hours sleep, not 4. I know you can do everything you need. You can, people like those go-getters, they think that sleep is like a waste of valuable time, because the more you sleep, the less time you're awake, the less things you get done. Like The Rock gets up at like 3 a.m. and he goes to bed at like 11 at night. It's 4 hours a night. Good for The Rock. I don't have to be The Rock. I don't need to be, happiness and being content is all up here, buddy. It's all up here. 10 plus hours a day. That's awesome. Crystal, you got to come on the show, Crystal. You got to go. We got to see what you look like. Definitely got to look. You're definitely a part of this show in the chat every Friday.
Definitely. He's like the fourth man or something.
We need to invite you on. And this isn't Mr. Arkansas. We show our faces. We don't hide behind a picture, right?
So I will not share your DMs at all that you have with me. I will not share your DMs. Those are ours. Privacy always.
I remember a year ago, a troll came in. He was like, how you got this many subscribers? And Mr. Arkansas, something about Mr. Arkansas. I'm like, what the fuck's he look like? And you know what? Nobody knows because he doesn't show his face. That's kind of. I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying, if you can't show your face on screen, you're hiding something. It's kind of like wearing sunglasses to a face off. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? Whatever.
If you guys fuck up my relationship with Crystal, I need I need those DMs. So don't fucking mess that with that. Don't mess with my shit. Crystals, half my fucking bets are based off your shit. So stop it. You're not allowed sharing my fucking.
I don't know. Now that I have an Instagram, I wouldn't mind becoming closer with a certain Crystal octahedron.
10 hours of sleep is too much. That is too much. 6 to 8 is perfect, right? I'm cool with 6 too.
Thanks, Crystal. You guys don't know Crystal like I know Crystal.
There's been weekends that I got no sleep, recovered in 2-3 days.
All right, homies. I think that's my fucking night, kids.
I hear you. Yeah, I gotta hang it up too.
That's good. Not bad show. Good night, chat. Good night, everybody. Follow me on Instagram, Will5Picks. Thank you, Ranj. Thank you, Dave.
Next week too? Is there events next week?
Yeah, I think we're good. We got a few, so we're good. We'll see each other shortly. And check your DM and the hidden requests, because I think that's where our chat is like set up. But either way, let's get back to
Kiwi
old
Brew,
times.
Thanks for the dono too. The $20.
Thank you, Kiwi Brew.
It means a lot for real. Best of luck to you, Crystal. Always real news. I appreciate you coming on when we're live, because you never know. Some of our replays don't get shown because copyright, and Dave doesn't give a shit about that stuff.
Well, fuck you all.
And Dev, you're always welcome. So yeah, best of luck to everybody tomorrow. Get your Tapology picks in. Don't forget to do that, Dave. And yeah, we'll see. What's the main event next week? Is it a fight night or is it a pay-per-view? What's going on?
Good night, kid.
October 26th.
All right. Good night, Dave. You want to go?
Hey, Ranj.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
I just want to say, it's Ilya and Topuria. Ilya and Max Holloway.
Oh, that's a fantastic fight.
Yeah, and also, bro, I was so busy today, dude. Like, I wanted to shoot you like, something in depth with the PFL, but I'm gonna pay attention more to like fights, like, because you could probably bet on anything, even if it's like, I know you don't mess with it, but I'll at least shoot it your way just for fun. Like, oh, there's a fight going on with Bellator, or there's a fight going on with PFL.
Feel free. I mean, it's no pressure or nothing. You don't got to do it. But if you're just, killing time or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know if you were counting on it, like, but
no.
I paid
when you gave me those Contender Series picks and I parlayed like 4 of them. They're all favorites, but still, that was a good.
Yeah. All right.
That was a good come up that night.
Hell yeah. Well, I'll let you enjoy your night, Ranj. I had fun on the show, man.
Just come out. I'm surprised you haven't got either yet.
No, I know. I'm gonna keep a lookout. If they're not here by next week, then I don't know. We'll see what's up. But I appreciate you sending. I know you sent it, and I do appreciate it, bro. That's all that matters, really.
No, it'll be fun.
Thank you.
All right, buddy. Later.
See you
later, chat. Thank you.